Hey, this is SJ coming back at you. Um, Singer Mooney, if I'm pronouncing her name right, Mooney Long said um, has made um, got a lot of people's attention. Has caused a controversy, I guess, over her statements about black women. Was saying she said that just read when I went on Google and read what she said that mostly black women that don't like her demeanor. I guess she said it's black women that don't like her demeanor or her attitude. I'm not really, because I don't keep up with these younger singers, but I do think she's got a beautiful voice. I know they played a couple of her songs on the radio and rotation. um, she does have a very, very beautiful voice. She's a very beautiful young lady. But she was saying it was mostly the black women that um, don't like her demeanor. And she said something. She said, I act just like your mamas and your aunties. Um, I'm just like your mamas and your aunties with the ashy kangles. Or something to that. She said something to that effect. Um, she said, basically saying, I don't know why you don't like how I act when your mama and your aunties act the same way. That's basically what she's saying in a nutshell. And while her comments were stereotypical, because not all black women act the same, we're not a monolith. We're not all the same. Her comments, I think, it ruffled a lot of black women's feathers because her comments, she was stereotypical in her comments. Not, I don't believe in stereotypes. I don't believe in stereotypes. We're not a monolith. We all don't act the same. Okay? So her comments were very stereotypical. I get her point. I get her point in what she's trying to make, saying that, because she was saying black women don't like her demeanor or attitude or whatever. And basically, she's saying that a lot of black women act like that. But not all black women act like that. But her comments were stereotypical, and I think that's why that did ruffle a lot of black women's feathers. And that was her way of clapping back because she was basically talking about black women hating on her and stuff like that. And I understand that. I understand her need to want to clap back, but her comments, I do feel like her comments were stereotypical. I'm really getting really tired of black women getting stereotyped. I hate stereotypes and generalizations. I hate it. It's ignorant and it's stupid. So, while her comments were very stereotypical, I do understand why she felt the need to come back and clap back and say that. And she's basically talking about black women hating her. She get a lot of hatred from black women, and I understand that too. And I've talked on here. I've done videos talking about black women. Our sisterhood is divided. Our sisterhood is divided. Our people as a race, we're all divided. But and I was listening to YouTuber by the name of Sovereign Woman, because there's two of them, Queen Sovereign and Sovereign Woman. It's like I gotta make sure I'm saying it right. And she was basically talking about how black women be hating on each other and stuff like that. And I agree with a lot of the things that she said. Yeah, our sisterhood is divided. And I've spoke on this other times on various different videos. Our sisterhood is divided. Me personally, I get along really well with my sisters. I like a lot of black women say that they have a lot of issues with other black women. I can honestly say that that is not my experience. I get along really good with my sisters. I do. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's my personality or I don't know. But um I get along with my sisters for the most part. Every now and then I might see one that might give me a dirty look here and there. But for the most part, I mean, I got bullied by some black women, girls a little bit when I was in junior high. But I mostly got bullied. I mostly got teased and bullied by black males. Most of my teasing and bullying came from black males. And I did have a little bit of a bullying incident one time with black women, but we patched it up after that back in junior high. But I haven't had a problem with black women ever since that, for the most part. I never really had any issues with black women in the workplace. Maybe I can count on one hand. Mostly when I've had issues with females in the workplace, they were white women. It was white women. Anytime that I had an issue in the workplace, it was always white females. Every single time. I kid you not. I mean, I'm speaking on my experience. This is my experience. I'm not speaking on anybody else. I'm speaking on my personal experience. When I was in the workplace, anytime that I've ever had issues, it was always at the hands of a white female. Every single time. Every single time. Now, I might have had black women making a remark here and there, just a little remark or whatever, but no, I've got along very good with my sisters, even in the workplace for the most part. I never have. I very seldom have any issues with other black women, and I don't know if it's because it's my personality. I'm an approachable person. I'm a nice person. It might be because of my personality in the way I come across to people. But I can honestly say, like, when black women saying that they always have issues with other black women, I can't speak on that because that's not my experience. I can honestly say that that's not my experience. When I have issues, it's with white females. It's something about me and white females, but it's never black women. I've had issues with the white females, but it's never black women. It's never black women. 9 times out of 10. So I can honestly say that that's not my experience. So I can't speak on, say, I can, when I hear black women saying they have issues with other black women, I can't say, I can't say I can honestly relate personally because that's not my experience. But I've heard lots of other black women say that they do have issues with other black women. Because I know that there's a lot of red pill, I call them red pill black women on here, that their content is mostly like Crimson Cure. Their content is mostly trashing black women. I call them red pill women. And those are probably black women that have had bad experiences with black women. Some black women that have had bad experiences with their mother. But that's not my experience. I can't speak on something that's not my experience. But I realize that I do realize that our sisterhood is divided, and there is an issue in our community of black women being, I've heard black women trash celebrity black women, and yeah, so I do know the problem exists because our whole community is divided, so we got to do better as black women. I support my sisters. I'm always complimenting, sisters, or never anything negative. Of course, I'm not a negative person. I'm not that type of person. We got to support each other more. We got to stop this. How can we talk about black men trashing us and dogging us out, which they always constantly doing on a continual basis here on YouTube? How can we talk about black men doing that and trashing us and bashing us when we're doing it to each other, when black women are doing it to each other? How can we talk about black men doing it to us when we do it to each other? When black women do it to each other? Our sisterhood needs to be stronger than that. We need to support one another. We need to encourage one another. If you feel like another sister is making a wrong decision, or she's, getting involved with the wrong types of men, or having too many babies by too many instead of bashing her, pray for her. Celebrity women, we're supposed to be rooting for each other. We're supposed to be happy. It's so hard for in the entertainment industry, or any industry. It's not just the entertainment industry. It's hard in all industries for black women to get ahead. It's not just the entertainment industry. It's hard for black women to get ahead in all of them. In all of them. So we should be supporting one another. We should be supporting each other, and lifting each other up. We should be lifting each other up instead of breaking each other down. That's what we should do. I always lift up my sisters every time. I'll always lift up my sisters. Like when people come on Facebook and because Beyonce got her daughter Blue. By the way, read Tina Knowles' book, Matriarch. Read that book. It's a good read. It's an excellent read. I ain't gonna give it away. Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mother, Matriarch. I highly recommend that you give it a read. Here it is. I just got done reading it. Give it a read. It's a good book. She's talking about the family history. Yeah. It's a good read. I think it's a real eye-opener. I think that people will look at her and Beyonce in a little bit of a different light after they read the book. So I highly recommend, because Beyonce does get a lot of hatred. And she has her daughter dancing, in her shows and stuff. And a lot of people have this. She gets a lot of encouragement, but a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say too. And so, and a lot of those people are black women, and they have a lot of negative things to say about Tina on Facebook and that. See, we got to stop doing that. We got to stop shooting each other down like that. If I can't, I'm of the belief, if you can't say something positive, if you can't say something good, don't say nothing at all. If I can't come in on a blog or whatever and say something good, then I'm not going to say nothing at all. If I can't say nothing positive, then I digress. I'm not going to comment. If you can't say something good, then don't say nothing at all. Because it's not okay. And I know a lot of black women have low self-esteem. It's very, very hard to maintain a healthy self-esteem as a black woman in today's society, because society has, that's a whole nother video. How society is towards black women. And then we got a lot of black men, we are the only race of men that get humiliated and publicly bashed by our own race of men. That does, other races of women don't have to go through that by the hands of their own men. The own black women are the only race of women that have to experience that. So we got to deal with a lot. We up against a lot. And it's very difficult for a black woman to maintain a healthy self-esteem because of all those factors. This society always lifting up white women and, and stuff like that. This colorism thing we got going on. So it's a lot of factors in there. Texturism, because that's an issue in our community as well. So yeah, it's hard enough for a black woman to maintain a healthy self-esteem. And I know there's a lot of black women that have low self-esteem, and it's people have low self-esteem. Hurt people, and then they want to beat down somebody else that might be they perceive as doing better or whatever, or looking better or whatever. So I know that that's a situation, and I know that's difficult, but we got to stop doing that. We got to stop, we got to stop beating each other down. We have to start supporting each other more, lifting each other up, because how can we expect for black men to respect us and stop not bashing us? And we're doing it to each other. We're bashing each other. Black women are bashing each other. We don't like it when black men do it to us, but we do it to each other. It's just like black people beat down each other. We beat down each other, but then and we stereotype each other, and we're racist. I call it black supremacy. We're racist towards each other, but then we get mad when white folks is racist towards us. We get mad when the white folks are racist towards us, but then we're racist towards each other. How does that work? So how can we complain and cry about black men dogging us out and trashing us when we're doing it to each other, when black women are doing it to each other? Make it make sense. So we gotta start lifting each other up and stop all this. Our sisterhood needs to get stronger. And I've said this time and time again in other videos. Our sisterhood needs to get stronger. Our community as a whole needs to get stronger, but our sisterhood needs to get stronger. And we need to lift each other up more. Speak life on one another. And stop beating each other down. I don't never have nothing negative to say about another black woman. And if I can't say something positive, then I don't say nothing at all. That's just my mindset. I'm always lifting black women up. The black celebrity women, everyday black women. I always lift my sisters up. If I see a sister, I like her hair, nice outfit, I'll compliment her. Lift each other up. Lift each other up instead of beating each other down. Lift each other up. And that's all I got to say about that. Hit me up in the comment section. What are your thoughts about Mooney? I keep calling her Moe. I'm difficult. Names are hard. I struggle with names. Mooney? I think Mooney Long? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on Mooney Long's comments. Did you think they were stereotypical? Do you think that she was right in clapping back the way she did? How do you feel about the sisterhood? How do you feel? Do you have negative experiences with other black women? I want to hear that too. That's not my experience. I get along really good with my sisters. But hit me up in the comment section if you've had negative experiences throughout your life with black women and all that. Just let me know what you think about everything in the comment section. Hit that like button that shoots the algorithm up. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. And to the next video, I'll see you guys later.